Welcome to the first Cannabis Awareness Society Volume 1 event.
To be fresh, I rock well.
Welcome to the Cannabis Awareness Society event, Volume 1. This is the first event of its type, by Rebel Minded Society. We have been proponents of cannabis and usage for a long time now, and everything has changed after we met some remarkable individuals and learned of the work that they do, so we decided to add our weight to the fight for cannabis legalization, okay? It's the wave, it's the future. Actually, it's the past. But you know, as we all know very well, a lot of things that were in the old world would work just as fine here, if not better, okay? Cannabis has been around for a long time, okay? So without further ado, we have some remarkable people on stage, but I cannot do the justice of introducing them, so I will allow them to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name's ILLuZionz O'Grandeur. My friends call me ILLs, because they can't say ILLuZionz O'Grandeur. So you guys can call me ILLs. I am the founder of Medical Militia Radio Station. I have muscular dystrophy. I am also the founder of Team ILLs MD Awareness Foundation Incorporated. Personally, my struggle in life was being born with a disorder, a genetic disorder such as muscular dystrophy. That being said, my onset for my illness was at age 14. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 28. And at 28, the doctor who diagnosed me told me I wasn't going to see my 30th birthday. That being said, I'm 41 years old. Cannabis for me is a bit different. It's not optional. It is literally what I require. It saved my life. And I'm really looking forward to having a whole conversation with you guys about exactly how that happened. But suffice it to say, modern medicine, conventional medicine, failed me. Absolutely failed me. I was on a morphine drip. I was on bed rest. I was in a hospital for 3/4 of a year, upwards of 200 days in one calendar year, until my doctor sent me to UCLA, put me on a new therapy, a cannabis regimen, and in less than 2 weeks, I was off of over a half a dozen medications. I was out of the hospital. I was up, walking, talking, feeding myself, and taking myself to my own doctor's appointments. So cannabis, for me, it's a fight for my life, and I'm definitely here to kind of talk about the change, why I changed from opioids to cannabis. I think it's important.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Grizzly, for organizing this event. Thank you, Leon, for hosting. My name is Doug Greene. I have been a cannabis activist since the 1980s when I started a chapter of NORML, the organization I still work with at New York University. And I have stayed involved in the movement. I am currently the legislative director and a member of the board of directors of Empire State NORML, which is the New York chapter of NORML, the National Organization for the Reform of Marijuana Laws. Sorry, it's a lot to say. That's why we just call it NORML. I'm also a member of the New York City Bar Association's Special Committee on Drugs and the Law, and the Patient Advocacy Coordinator for the Global IBD and Therapist Alliance. So marijuana may not be a gateway drug, but it certainly can be a gateway to activism in the broader drug policy issue, which is something I think we need to keep in mind as we discuss medical cannabis.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Uma.
Such a pleasure to be here. And this is my first New York event, and I'm really proud. I had a chance to meet Joel and Harvey and to be at my home. And I really believe in what's happening. I'm a family physician and an occupational environmental medicine physician by training, but I'm proud to say I'm a cannabis therapeutic specialist, and I love what I'm doing. And what is happening is that, as Noam Chomsky said, cannabis is a drug that's not FDA approved, but it's people approved.
Hey. Hey.
And what's happening is that the three words I use today is educate, embrace, and empower. And I truly believe this is the pathway of what we're doing. And awareness is where we start. And more so, changing the stigma. Each of us has a contribution. I always say the I in stigma is about what I do. And what we're doing today, which is talking about it and also understanding, open your hearts, open your minds. It's not for everybody, but it should be a first line option, not the last resort. And everybody knows somebody that can benefit from this. That's the part about opening your hearts. Opening your minds is educating about a system known as the endocannabinoid system. We're going to talk about that. Thank you.
All right, hello. Happy to be here also. My name is Attorney Brandon Wyatt. I'm a civil rights and business law attorney. I'm also a Army veteran and paratrooper. I work with many organizations to do policy development, business development, in addition to working and running an organization called the Weed for Warriors Project, which is about 75,000 veterans across the country that use cannabis medically and have developed systems to share cannabis and not get in trouble. I'm enjoying being here for one purpose. I have my team with me, Todd and James, a part of a group called Conservation, and one of our goals and focuses has been to allow minorities to have access into the cannabis industry. We've completed this through a host of tasks in the Mid-Atlantic region, spreading out to our presence being here in New York with a 51-foot joint going down the street, but our bodies not actually being here. Those ideas and those concepts came from our activist cell, and we're looking forward to creating opportunities and speaking here with you today and how to get individuals into the market and make sure that individuals who need care get that.